Hi, welcome to Divii. It is often the case that while reading, we come across words that we have no idea about. We may not know the meaning and we have no clue what the word is. What do you do when such a thing happens in the IELTS reading test? Today, we are going to discuss some techniques that you can apply in order to overcome this problem. One thing that you can do is guess from context. Read the entire paragraph and then read the sentence that follows and the previous sentence. From this, you should be able to ask yourself, what is the topic being discussed? The word or the new word is most likely related to that topic. The second thing that you should ask yourself is, what is the tone of the author? Is the author happy, unhappy? Is he or she saying something positive or negative? Is he or she excited or sad? This will give you a sense of the word. Another technique that you can use is identifying the root word. If you do not know the new word, in some cases, you can guess the meaning from the root. Take an example. If you know the word legal, then you can understand that paralegal might have something to do with law too. If you know the word encryption, from the root word crypt, you might be able to understand that cryptography might have something to do with hidden too. It is a good idea to learn some roots. While preparing for your IELTS, remember, it is often helpful if you recognize the Latin and Greek roots from which many of the English words are derived. Take a look at this list. Another thing that you can do is identify the function of the word in the sentence. In English, we have parts of speech such as nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositions, etc. If you know the function of the word in the sentence, not the meaning but the function, then it becomes easier to identify and guess what the word could mean. You can develop an idea around the word or simply the sense of the word. In some cases, the word could be a noun, that is, something. If the first letter of the word is in capital, then you know that it's most likely the name of a thing, place, person, or basically a proper noun. If the word has an article before it, that is a and the, then it is quite likely that the word is a common noun. Adjectives are generally placed in between an article and a noun. Adjectives describe the noun. A verb is an action word that tells you what the noun is doing. Generally in a sentence, it ends with es, s, ed, depending on the tense, or it follows modal verbs and helping verbs such as to be, to have, will, would, can, could, should, etc. One technique that you can apply is replacing the words that are not familiar to you with words that are familiar to you. This will help you identify the function of the word in most cases. Remember, this is not the most accurate technique. However, you can use this when you have absolutely no idea about the word. For example, if you do not know the meaning of conviction or podium, try to replace them with familiar words and see if the sentence still makes sense. You know that James and bus are nouns. So, conviction and podium must be nouns too. Remember, we're not replacing synonyms, nor are we replacing the word to find the exact meaning. We're only trying to identify the function of the word in the sentence. Look at another example. Try to replace ephemeral with a word that you might know. You know that beautiful is an adjective, so ephemeral must be too. Remember, apply this technique only when you have no clue about the word, because it is possible that you could incorrectly replace words. While it is not possible to learn all the words in English, it is definitely recommended that you improve your vocabulary by reading regularly. Learning words by heart may not be the best method for you because you may tend to forget the words. However, reading often will help you come across new words which you can look up in the dictionary and then learn them. This way, you will remember them for longer. You can also write down and maintain a list of new words which you can revise every now and then. It is important that you perfect yourself through practice. So, continue reading and perfecting yourself. Good luck!